Chapter 1. Jack turning into an old man. At Sky Clouds, they stand back then. Nick, just as Jack, wishes that old wise king, just like King Pablo, but the king got trapped in the Lolli Blade. He got mentioned. I wish I was old wisely king, says Nick, just as Jack. The magic sparkle all over him. Not so nice dragon pops the sky clouds. Now they slide down. Then he's turning older. Oh no, I'm getting older. Then Will Goblin and Fairy falling down, with Nick dressed as Jack turning the old man to create dragon to mix with Goblin simple and very simple. Jack, what's happening to you? Said Fairy. Then he said with an old man's voice, Don't worry about me. Goblin and Fairy find another book when the dragon catches me in the Lolli Blade. When he worried about Kid turning into an old man, Humpty Dumpty the army rides on not so nice dragon to snatch Nick dressed as Jack as the old man got captured in Lolli Blade while he's tossing up. The dragon goes to the portal and the others too. They jump out of the book without the dragon, and then he tells Snow Witch about next book. Witch, what's next in the book? He said. Then she said you had to jump Little Red Riding Hood book to see Little Red and a wolf that you could find the new one after your wand is broken. They jumped the book to see a Little Red Riding Hood. Chapter 2. The Magic Wand. At Mother's house, Ashley, dressed as Mother, gave Cassie, dressed as a Little Red Riding Hood, some goodies to Grandma while Goblin and Fairy see her. Little Red, I want you to give those goodies to Grandma, and don't talk to strangers, said Ashley, dressed as a Mother. She waved goodbye to her mother, and then walked into the woods. Then Grandma Goblin and Fairy could find the new one that she He wanted later. She wanted. Later, Derek, dressed as a wolf, using the foot to trip, that she fell down while the magic wand broke it, but there's magic. But there's not a magic. Oh no, my wand is broken. Now I get a new one, says Fairy, when she throw her wand away because the wand is broken. Hey Derek, did you know about Not So Nice Dragon? Goblin and Fairy could find a new wand in the cave. Then what are you doing here? Asked Grandma Goblin. Then Derek, dressed as a wolf, was stealing their goodies and pretended to be Grandma, and said, Tasha Austin, let me steal those goodies and pretend to be Grandma, and you guys are going to find a wand in the cave. Nah ha ha! In the caves, Grandma Goblin could see the red dragon could do a roar, and helping Flighty Fairy to get their new wand. The wand comes with a ribbon. It's new star and new handle. The caves started to rumble, and Red Dragon got defeated by Not So Nice Dragon. They escape from caves. Then they are safe. Chapter 3. Help me, Little Red. And back to the woods, Derek, dressed as a wolf, scares Cassie, dressed as Little Red Riding Hood, to fall down. Nah ha ha ha, the goodies all mine now, said Derek, dressed as a wolf, with an evil laugh. Not so fast, wolf. Give those goodies to Little Red Riding Hood, yelled Rabbit Goblin while he was running. He jumps on the wolf and grabbed the basket of goodies to give it to Cassie dressed a Little Red Riding Hood that she said, "Thank you, Goblin and Fairy. You saved me, and you got a new wand for a fairy." After they walked in the woods, Derek, dressed as a wolf, had an evil plan to sneak it's in the Grandma's house. At Grandma's house, Hannah, dressed as Grandma, doing crochet in the bed. He knocked the door and imitates Little Red Riding Hood. "Oh, yoo-hoo, Grandma," said Derek, dressed as a wolf, and imitates Little Red Riding Hood. Then Hannah, dressed as Grandma, tell her to come in. Then he scares Grandma in the bed. Grandma screams at Wolf that she runs out the door. Then the wolf says, "Whoa, she's pretty fast. I could dress like Grandma to get those goodies to eat." Ha ha ha. Meanwhile, Fight the Fairy and Will Goblin helping Cassie, dressed as a Little Red Riding Hood, to knock the door. "All right, Cassie." Knocked the door and gave those goodies to Grandma, said Fight the Fairy. When she knocked the door and the voice heard, "Who is it?" Then the Little Red Riding Hood answered to Grandma, "I bought some goodies, Grandma." They opened the door and see Derek, dressed as a wolf, pretends to be Grandma. It was very strange. Chapter 4. Candyland. At Grandma's house, they see Grandma was not good at this. "Grandma, you don't look so well," said Cassie, dressed as a Little Red Riding Hood. Then Flight the Fairy said to Grandma, "Grandma, what big ears you would have there." And Will Goblin said to Grandma, "Grandma, you have big teeth you have." Then Derek, dressed as a wolf, jumps out of the bed and ripped the Grandma's clothes to scare us. "Ah!" screamed boys and girls. Then Hannah, dressed as a Grandma, uses a rope while she comes in. "All right, Wolfie, time to wrap it up," she shouted. She tied in the wolf and threw out the house. Then he rips the rope and going to the Three Little Pigs book. Then Little Red Riding Hood stayed her Grandma. Then Will Goblin and Flight the Fairy saw Not So Nice Dragon holding Lolli Blade and going to the portal. "Stop that dragon!" said Will Goblin. They chased the dragon and going to the portal to the Candyland. Goblin and Fairy saw the field of the candy on the land and saw candy people, also see the trail of colors. He and his friends could collect ingredients from the Candyland. They collected gingerbread man, peppermint candy cane, gumdrop, licorice, peanut butter, lollipop, ice cream, and chocolate to get Candy Castle. Chapter 5. Prayer of a Long Hair. They jump out of a book. They tell Snow Witch about next book. "What's next for a book?" I asked Fight Fairy. Then she said, "You have to go to Rapunzel's story to see Rapunzel had long hair up to the tower with the new powers of her wand." They jump into the book. They see Rapunzel in the tower. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair," said Will Goblin with the nice words. Then Rapunzel threw the hair over the tower. Now Goblin and Fairy climbed the Rapunzel's long hair, her prayer of her long hair like elevator. "Hi, Goblin. Hi, Fairy. I have a secret ingredient about the baby shampoo. Attach these candies into a gingerbread army," said Rapunzel. When Flight the Fairy used the new wand to sparkle all over the candies from the Candyland to combine into a gingerbread army, we made a gingerbread army that he could talk, attack, and sweetie. Now Humpty Dumpty army and Not So Nice Dragon smash the tower. The tower is fall down. Now Goblin, Fairy, and Gingerbread army jumps out of the tower. Then Rapunzel lies down and saw the dragon gonna cut her hair. The long hair had been cut a little bit. The dragon ran away. The gingerbread army jumps in, grabbing Goblin's pocket, and flying the fairy lift Goblin's arms to fly up to the portal in the haunted house. Chapter 6 Misfortune Ghost. In haunted house, Flight the Fairy, grabbing Goblin, and gingerbread army walk in the haunted house to see ghosts. Goblin scared the ghost. Then Goblin, using the eggs to attack the ghost, cried, grabbing Goblin. The gingerbread army said to Goblin, "There's are the ghosts in the haunted house. Let's attack them. Let's see the ghosts." And attacked these ghosts. In the battle, Flight the Fairy, using the new wand to zap the ghosts. Gingerbread army, using the candy cane and a lollipop to attack those ghosts, and grab a goblin, throw the eggs to hit those ghosts. The ghost possesses the gingerbread army, and he dropped a lollipop and a candy cane. Then the lamp crushed on gingerbread army, and the ghost out of him. Then he punched the ghost. "Gingy!" cried Grab a Goblin and Flight the Fairy. The gingerbread army's deaf because the lamp crushed on him. "No, Gingy, no!" he screamed. He and Fred leave the gingerbread army because he got rejected.